maybe Kadambakashi Chekawa, I'm not sure. Explained in the text, the collections of Kadamba's advice, that the common people in the world, people in the world, you see, they cherish the I, renounce other sentient beings. Cherish the I, oneself. You see, cherish oneself more than others. Then you see, then in the practice, what we should do is cherish others. Let go I, and renounce I, let go I, cherish others. That practice. Okay. Then they say, then in the people in the world, they cherish the Buddha, they cherish Buddha Dharma Sangha, more than the sentient beings. But in practice, should cherish more the sentient beings than the triple gems. Then the other one, ordinary people in the world cherish happiness. Then they cherish the happiness, pleasure. Cherish happiness more than the suffering. But the practice cherish the suffering, then happiness. Cherish the suffering, then happiness. Okay, that's practice. So that you see. So then, if you do that, you see, then you are able to soon. You are able to overcome suffering. Free from samsara. Soon, you see, and able to achieve full enlightenment. And you are able to liberate numberless sentient beings from oceans of samsara suffering and bring them in a full enlightenment. Numberless sentient from each realm, you are able to bring them in a full enlightenment. Okay, so that. So like that, you see, that's the advantage, cherishing suffering, then you see the happiness. Okay. So in the world, the rest of the people in the world, they say, cherish the happiness than suffering. So then, being attached to that, then you see, being attached to this life happiness, then you don't, that become, you see, then and then all your actions become negative karma, non-virtue, and so it become obstacle. So nothing become cause of happiness in future lives. So your actions, nothing become cause of happiness in future lives. You see, so it become obstacle to achieve happiness in future lives. Okay, future lives, like that. So then, that means you see, no question about. Become obstacle, then no question about it become obstacle to achieve the ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara. Then become obstacle to achieve enlightenment, peerless happiness. You see, like that. So you see. So therefore, so like that. So then you see. It become obstacle even to achieve the happiness in this life. It become obstacle even for that. So the life is full of it. There's two stories that. Okay. So here then especially the for example, I just bring up this one. without bring hardships, nobody achieved enlightenment. No one achieved enlightenment without bringing hardships. The hot and cold and hunger, thirst, sleep, that without bringing hardships, nobody achieved enlightenment. No one achieved enlightenment. Look at how Milarepa, who achieved enlightenment in one brief lifetime of degenerative time, you see, built a tower, nine-story tower 3 times by himself alone, under the advice of Marpa, you see, himself alone, you see, and to the stones back to where he brought, you see, so that then after then you see in the hermitage, you see, only nettle. He lived only nettle. There's no salt, no chili, no pepper. I said no pepper, no chili. I say no peanut butter, so that okay. Never didn't have peanut butter and honey, all that. So just a little nettle, you see, so that in the unbelievable cold place, so like that, then he achieved enlightenment in a brief lifetime, So, so everyone who achieved enlightenment all has unbelievable stories like that, be it hardships to Dharma. So, so you see, cherishing the suffering, then the happiness. You see, so the great accomplishment, success, enlightenment happened. So that you see, I mean that's one way to think. You see, one way to think. You see like that. So however, then the most important, I mentioned other night as well. Then here, you experience so as I mentioned other night, this way you're able to discover how the samsara is nature of suffering. Then it gives realization or renunciation, you see. Then you're able to interpret, then you achieve liberation. You are able to overcome the oceans of samsara suffering and cause karma delusion. You see, then like that. This is what you achieve. You see what you achieve. What you achieve is unbelievable. Overcome the suffering, oceans of samsara. So now, if you want to attach to happiness, never happens. Impossible. Never impossible. You can never overcome suffering. You can never overcome oceans of samsara suffering, including cause, karma, delusion. Impossible. Never. You see. So that one has to understand that. Never. The liberation never happens. So you see. So you see, the result is unbelievable. What you achieve is unbelievable. See from through the suffering. See, so that then of course you take other sentient with suffering. You take other sentient with suffering. Then you experience this for other sentient beings. You see. You experience the suffering for sentient beings. You experience the suffering of sentient beings. See, wow. Then this is the greatest. This is the greatest thing in the life. Most exciting thing practice. You see, the quickest way to achieve enlightenment, quickest way to purify all the negative karmas, defilements collected from beginning, but the quickest way to purify, and the quickest way to purify, and the quickest way to collect extensive merits. Every time when you think, I'm experiencing the suffering of other sentient beings, or I'm experiencing the suffering, on behalf of sentient beings. However, you see, so most quickest way of collecting the extensive merits, and you see, and then the most powerful way developing bodhicitta, so cherishing others. You see, the quickest way to. Then you quickest way to achieve enlightenment, and then you say liberate. See, Cooks to be liberated. How you can cooks to be liberated number of sentient beings. How you can cooks to be you can enlighten number of sentient beings from which realm. So the answer is this. Basic answer is this. So that okay. So they say. So. So that say last night also mentioned that also in our interview I also mentioned that same you see. So so if you think these stories, they will help very much. So there was in the Vajra in the commentaries, I mentioned that there is a great yogi, Napocha Bawa, great yogi, great yogi who usually flies in the sky with many dakinis, many hundreds of dakinis around, then flies in the sky, you see. Yogi like that. So anyway, Napocha Bawa, so he was going to Odi, this place, this near Baksa, near it's near Bombay or near Baksa. Anyway, I haven't been there, but my teacher who brought me from Tibet who helped me to become monk in the Tromagesh's monastery, who brought me through Bhutan to India, and then who helped me to be in the Baksa to little study. See. So he he went. So anyway, in the caves there's a mountain, Then you hold the iron bars, you climb, and then you see very still, and then you go inside. Then there you can hear music, religious music. You see, then you see. There's inside you see the like a ice, melting, kind of like that. The earth. So anyway. So this place called Oti. So I think Napachu was going there for his very last practice of Tantra called Zhe. Zhe is not this one, the Zhe playing Dhammarudaka. This is not that one. Jeba on the last Tantra practice conduct, you see. So then you see there was a lady, waiting beside the river, completely, the leprosy disease, the pus blood coming out, unbelievable blood, the plus pus blood coming out. You see, the kind of looking unbelievable terrible. So look at that, and then so then the Nakpachawa came. She asked, "Please, can you carry me other side of the river?" The Nakpachawa didn't pay attention, went straight. And then later, his disciple came, Gesal Tsumbuwa, who was 36 vows, he came. And then, so she asked him, "Please carry me other side." Then this monk, Gesal Tsumbuwa, he felt unbearable compassion to her. To her. And besides, he's a monk, so can, touch or leprosy sicknesses were so dangerous, regarded so dangerous. But unbelievable compassion rise without any of those worry, fears. He immediately carried her on his backside. Immediately carried her on his backside, and then when he reached the middle of the river, and then you see she becomes Doja Pangmo. She appeared in Doja Pangmo, and then Dedi Doja Pangmo, or some about Yogini, Doja Pangmo, then took him you see, to him in the Pure Land, straight in the Pure Land. From there, straight in the Pure Land, in the Tabakaju. So without need to die, without leave the body on the ground, on the earth, just straight, same body, you see, took in the Pure Land, you see. So that, so now here the behind the explanation is, you see. So at the beginning, he had to, his mind is obscured in the karma. You see, obscured, mind is so heavily obscured in the karma. So could not see. It is enlightened being, Doja Pangmo, but could not see enlightened being, only see ordinary being, very ordinary being, totally, past blood come out of the leprosy, this, unbelievable, like you see, so that you see, so that you see. So he felt unbelievable compassion, So he offered himself, to care her. You see. So because he sacrificed to somebody, he sacrificed his life to somebody, he sacrificed his life to somebody. You see, unbelievable compassion. So then, you see, carried her on his back. Then the karma, that heavy the karma, blocks to see her enlightened being purified. Then the karma purified, didn't cross complete the river, just half, only half, complete purified the karma, you see. Then, because of that, now there's no obscuration. Now you see now you see who he is, who she is, the Doja Pangmo, the enlightened being. Now you see. Oh, like that. So you see, so then you see, even just from middle of the river, then Doja Pangmo took him to Doja Pangmo took him to Pure Land. Become enlightened. That means become enlightened there. So become enlightened there. So you see here now. Now you can see now compassion. You can see now the compassion is the root of the path to enlightenment. You see. So that's what I said in the text, the compassion. So here, you see, you can see here very clearly, his guru, Yogi, didn't help her, so nothing happened. But his disciple, Geshe general unbelievable compassion, offered his service. And that purified that karma within just a short time. And even without crossing the whole river, able to see her enlightened being, and she brought him to Pure Land, Tabakaju, and enlightened there, you see. So they can possibility the disciple become enlightened before his guru, you see. So that because it's unbelievable compassion that he generated, you see. So the same the Asanga, did retreat for 12 years, Mithya Buddha, but nothing happened, didn't see anything, the Mithya Buddha. Only after, in the road, after come back, he gave up retreat, then you see, so this wounded dog, he generated unbelievable compassion, you see, the sacrifice, his life, cut the flesh from here, from his leg, then took the maggots, with the tip of tongue, from the lower part of the dog's body. So when he did that, so when he was, when he went to pick up the maggot, then he could not see he could not touch, but but closing eye, you went to pick up, you see. So he could not touch. So then he opened eye, then Metteyya Buddha. So then you see, only now, then he saw Metteyya Buddha. So you see, the negative karma which blocks to see Metteyya Buddha. You see, it's only purified after this unbelievable compassion is generated, offer service to this, you see, one dog. So then, yeah, only then you see, so Metteyya Buddha, then Metteyya Buddha took him to Pure Land, Tushita, and one morning of Tushita, it's 50 years for a human being, one morning there, and then Metteyya Buddha gave teachings of the Chanchu Denga, Chamchu Denga, Metteyya Buddha said, Metteyya, see, Dharma, see, Chamchu Denga, 5 volumes, yeah, text. So, yeah, so therefore I say, then the Asanga came down, wrote 5 comments to Sadenga, and then, then up to now the teaching has been existing, and then of course Lama Tisha integrated into Lamrim, stage path from enlightenment. So numberless sentient beings, by studying the Metteyya teaching, the Asanga teaching, and Lamrim is integration into Lamrim, numberless sentient beings achieved enlightenment up to now from that text. So all that happened now and the future. See, numberless sentient beings achieved enlightenment, liberated from samsara, enlightenment already. So all that you can see came from Asanga's compassion, generating this wounded dog. So you have to understand that. How it's unbelievable benefit. Wow! After the teaching, numberless names, how much benefit to God. You see, so that so many beings become enlightened from. You see, so that and then, anyway, so that much enough. So you see, it came from Asanga's compassion, all the benefit. So therefore now here, so you. The suffering, what your problem, what you're experiencing, is experience on behalf of for sentient beings, or also you take sufferings for others within yourself. Then you see, then think most of the time you think I'm experiencing sufferings for other sentient beings. Then wow, each time you become unbelievable close to enlightenment. And then it means each time you become closer to liberated numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara, each time you become closer to enlighten numberless sentient beings from each realm, you see. So it's the most amazing. So, so that, yeah, so that's what you see. That's why people in the world, cherish, you see, they cherish the happiness and suffering, you see. But in practice, what should be done is cherish the suffering, then the happiness. So anyway, what it means, what it practice, what it contain this explanation. I'm talking about that, you see. So, if one doesn't want the enlightenment, do you want the enlightenment or not? Do you want liberation from samsara or not? You can ask, you see. Do you want liberation from samsara or not? Or you want both, samsara and liberation both? So you can also ask that question. You want liberation and samsara both or not? That is that's like this, you see. That is like, you see, that's like, you see, it's like, it's like you like having cancer, but also you like having cancer, but also you like no cancer. you like you like to be healthy without cancer, long life, but also you like to have cancer. You like both, having cancer and no cancer. So it's like so see say I'm gonna say whether you had a heavy accident or whatever you see, so then you have unbelievable pain, okay? Unbelievable pain, or see, whatever. Then you like both. You like the pain, but also you like without pain. You like the pain, but also you see, it's like saying this. I want the pain. Or say I want the pain. But also I don't want the pain. so the life without pain, life with the pain. So saying I want that. Same. So it's a so it is a so that is a that means something wrong. That means something you need to take some medicine. That means something wrong. See? Your mind is not in order, not in the normal. so this is no. So yeah. So so anyway, like that we see, or I see only see. Anyway, so this so you want you don't want liberation, you want only samsara, you don't want enlightenment. That's completely different. That's that's of course. Then goodbye. See. But if that is not the if that's not the case, if that's not the case, you see, then you need to realize these things. You need to put effort. You see, to say you need to say listen, reflect, meditate. You see, and have realization. So that so anyway, yeah. So we stop here. Whatever. Whatever suffering the symptoms have made it happen to me, whatever happiness made it happen to us, all the symptoms, okay? I dedicate all the merits to be able to follow holy excellent teachings of some of the Bhagavan because as it realizes, I dedicate all the merits in the same way as 3 times Buddhas dedicate their merits. So we think the abbreviation of the Kingdom of Prayer. Can you read English? Jump about. The Lama Zopa.
Page 317. By pacifying all the signs of obstacles and by perfecting every single required condition, may the Dharma tradition of the Dharma King Tsongkhapa be preserved and developed. Due to the 2 types of merit collected over the 3 times by myself and others, may the teaching of the far-famed victorious one's pure wisdom blaze forth. Sorry? Oh, okay. Did Rinpoche want that or this?
What's that?
Did you want the Jumpel Power read out? Or the
I kind of said. I kind of said already.
Yeah, I think so. So is this?
Yeah. Now the falling down asleep. Okay, the prayer to fall down asleep, or maybe waking up, maybe already sleep, maybe already slept. Now waking up. Now waking up. So, then one sub-genetic. Everybody here, Genesis, and all of those human beings and even insects, all Genesis. Flies and everybody Genesis. Then all those they place here mandala. Okay, Genesis mandala. All the sound mantra, then all your thoughts dharmakaya, Genesis Horiman dharmakaya, the absolute guru.
Toso chanjin jangan gyawe tenzin kyombewe kunzo toboze chosungu elementudru pada soduje kundu shaten sho